Ancient temples and historical towns, a memorial to a fallen statesman, and a group of people with speed in their veins. We see all this and more as we travel down a highway which links countries and cultures. Welcome to Follow the Star, and Vanakkam to Tamil Nadu. Our journey through Tamil Nadu will be divided into two parts, which we will cover driving on two highways. The first journey will be from Vellore to Chennai along the AH45 or the Asia Highway 45. And our second journey will be from Chennai to Puducherry along the State Highway 49, better known as the East Coast Road. On this journey down the AH45, we will be passing towns like Arcot and Sri Perumbudur before we finally finish our trip in Chennai. I will also be making a slight detour from the AH45 to visit the holy town of Kanchipuram, post which I will be coming back to the AH45. I have been told that the first stretch of the road between Vellore and Arcot is a 6-lane highway of very good quality. Post Arcot, the road becomes a 4-lane highway whose quality is intermediate. I have also been told to watch out for the traffic near the industrial town of Sri Perumbudur, which is heavy and continues to be so till we reach Chennai. In Chennai, I am going to be meeting Deepika Pallikal, India's #1 squash player, who is also ranked 10th in the world. I start my journey early in the morning from the university town of Vellore. The most impressive attraction of Vellore is the Mahalakshmi Golden Temple. Situated in the spiritual park called Sripuram, the Golden Temple is supposedly made out of a ton of pure gold. And as soon as I get out of Vellore, I hit the AH45. It's a beautiful 6-lane highway, and driving in the early morning with not that much traffic is a joy. Now the acronym AH, as in AH45, stands for Asian Highway. A highway which is part of a cooperative highway network between different Asian countries. This network is supposed to help trade between different countries and trade within countries. This specific highway, the AH45, is the highway which runs from Dhaka to Kolkata to Bangalore. So my first stop on the AH45 is the town of Arcot. Because it's only 25 kilometers away from Vellore, it is also sometimes called a suburb of Vellore. Though this historical town has enough of its own to set it apart from Vellore. Arcot was once famous for a battle won by Robert Clive, though now all that remains are a few ruins which nobody visits. And in Arcot, I have to accomplish one task: taste its very famous Makkan Peda, also known as the Arcot sweet. The Makkan Peda is a sweet which from the outside might resemble the Gulab Jamun, but it's what's inside that makes this sweet different from the Gulab Jamun. And the place where I am heading to taste the Makkan Peda is the Arcot Chettiar sweet stall. That is if I can find it, because all the shop names are in Tamil. Akat Chettiar sweet stall is the oldest and the most famous makers of the Makkan Peda. This tiny shop is over 180 years old, and I am meeting PD Sundaram, the 5th generation proprietor. Can I try?
Yes, work.
Yeah.
Sure.
It is so sweet. Looks like gulab jamun.
No. This is Makkan Peda.
Makkan
This is only jamun.
Ye
Gulab
jamun.
jamun. This is special Makkan
This
Peda.
is gulab jamun.
Yes.
This is-
What is difference between two?
इसमें क्या है, इसके अंदर गोवा दही वगैरह मिलाते हैं, ड्राई फ्रूट मिलाते हैं इसके अंदर,
Dry fruit.
किशमिश, बादाम, अखरोट, खजूर, सब कुछ मिलाते हैं इसके अंदर.
It looks like the gulab jamun, but I'm telling you, you can actually taste all the dry fruits that have gone into it. It's rich, superb sweet. I've never tasted something like this before. तो मक्खन पेड़ा का हिस्ट्री क्या है? मक्खन पेड़ा इन्वेंट कैसे हुआ?
எப்படி வந்தது இதனுடைய வரலாறு அப்படின்னு கேட்குறாங்க.
இது மக்கன் படா வந்து ஆற்காடு நவாப்போடைய காலத்தில் எங்கள் ஃபேமிலி ஃப்ரெண்ட் ஆற்காடு நவாப் அவங்க வீட்டில் வந்து நாங்கள் ஃபங்க்ஷனில் பார்த்து அந்த ஸ்வீட்டு அங்கேருந்து டேஸ்ட் எடுத்து வந்து இங்கே வந்து மாடிஃபை பண்ணி 11 ஐட்டமான ட்ரை ஃப்ரூட்ஸ் எல்லாம் இன்செர்ட் பண்ணி மக்கன் படா செய்கிறேன்.
Their language sounds so sweet, and I wish I could understand him and he could understand me. But I'm sure he's going to translate what he just said. बताइए.
इनका ये कहने का मतलब है, जो नवाब का ज़माना था ना, मुगलाय, उनका टाइम से ये कर रहे हैं. ये 1835 का.
नवाब का ज़माना से.
यस, 1835 में ये दुकान खोला.
Wow. Over the years, ये मक्खन पेड़ा का टेस्ट सेम ही रहा है.
या
So constantly, this is the taste of the makkan peda that your pardadas had invented. Very good. Leaving Akat and its very rich makkan peda behind, we cross the dry riverbed of the Palar River and continue on the beautiful 6-lane highway of the AH45. After Akat, there is a toll booth where the toll charges for a car is 30 rupees. Post the toll booth, right on the highway is a cafe called Isa Food Court. It not only has clean restrooms, but also serves what some locals call the best coffee in this region. I seem to be having an uneventful journey until something whizzed by. Check out these super bikes! Oh my god! How many? 3? He waved at me. I'm gonna try and catch up to him. I finally managed to flag these super bikers down because I just had to. Check out those cool bikes.
Mine. Hello.
Okay, so who are you guys? Tell me who you actually are.
We are a group of bikers from Chennai, call ourselves We Twins. We have a group of about 15 members. We get together, go on trips. That's pretty much it. People who love motorcycles.
And how fast do these bikes go?
Really fast.
What is your favorite highway to ride your super bike on?
Okay, Kuppam. We've got this place called Mudaliar Kuppam in Chennai. It's about 100 kilometers from my place exactly.
Okay.
So it's quite famous. Bikers frequent there every Sunday.
Those were some cool dudes with some very cool machines. Maybe on my next trip to Chennai, I'll ride one. Though right now, my ML class Mercedes is also pretty cool. Since the toll, the highways changed from a 3-lane highway to a 2-lane highway. Although the roads aren't as great as the 3-lane highway, they are still pretty good. A few kilometers before Kanchipuram, I come to a fork at Kilambi. The AH45, which goes straight to Chennai, bypasses the town of Kanchipuram completely. So it's necessary to take that right turn on the fork at Kilambi if you want to visit Kanchipuram. We visit the temple town of Kanchipuram, where I find out the intricacies behind the making of the very famous Kanchivaram sarees. And finally, I reach Chennai, where I meet squash player Deepika Palikal, who tells me the secret behind her being first Indian woman to be ranked in the top 10 in the world.